evidence that shows that there's extreme voter fraud. And what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do if you have extreme voter fraud in a state? You can't be sure what the election results really are, in spite of what these states are doing. Rudy Giuliani's out there saying these states are approving. These states are, certifying numbers that they know are not right. You can't certify numbers that aren't right. I guess you can because they're doing it. But this is the place that we've gotten. What are we supposed to do? The left says just, hey, doesn't matter how much fraud we've seen or haven't seen because we don't pay any attention. The media doesn't report on it. They act like there's no evidence. They ignore 5,000 affidavits. They ignore the testimonies before legislative branches around this country. They mischaracterize what happens in these cases. They act as though these judges are listening to the evidence. The judges are not listening to the evidence. They're throwing these cases out on technicalities. The one recently was Sidney Powell. Her case was thrown out because the court says we should, you don't have, they questioned their standing, the standing of electors. They also questioned why she didn't file the case earlier before it happened, which is a crazy, bizarre thing for me, just from a practical perspective. How do you file the case before something happens? What evidence do you have at that point? Well, it could happen. What do you mean it could happen? It didn't happen. Well, it didn't happen because it hasn't had the chance to happen yet. I can just imagine. Well, the court would say, of course it hasn't happened. You can't bring a case to me, says a court, unless there are damages. Something happened. Nothing happened. Of course nothing happened. Nothing happened because the opportunity for that to happen hasn't occurred yet. So it's a bizarro universe. You bring it too early. This reminds me of Seinfeld. Remember when Seinfeld, they took even on the show, but this is really what they did in real life too. They took their show to executive producers at NBC, and they said, "What's the premise?" And George says, "Nothing." What do you mean nothing? Nothing happens, says George to the NBC executive. Well, something better happened. No, nothing happens. This is the idea. What's the idea? I still don't understand what the idea is, the NBC executive producer says. That's because the idea is nothing. What do you mean nothing? People watch nothing on TV all the time. Not yet they don't, said the NBC executive. This is what I feel like as I listen to this rationale and logic. You filed the case too late, Sidney Powell. What do you mean too late? The case happened, the election was a month ago. Too late. Should have filed it earlier. You could have filed it before it happened. I could have filed it before it happened. I could have filed a case that hadn't happened yet. I could have filed it before it happened. Yep, says the court. The media and the Democrat Party want you to think that she went in there with their evidence and they said, this is all made up fantasy. That's not what happened. Anyway, lots yet to go here in this election. Electors are supposed to meet and vote the 14th, whenever that is, next week. So anyway, timeout is in order here. Sit tight, back in just a minute.
Looking to make a conservative, not bitter fashion statement? Check out our apparel online, including brand new items at toddhuffshow.com/shop today.
You can make Christmas special for local families. Shepherd Community Center needs your donation for toys, hats, and gloves for children in need this holiday season. If you believe Christmas is about caring for others, help us make it special by sharing your blessings this season in the lives of those struggling. Help a child today. For more information on how to donate or volunteer, call 317-375-0203 or visit shepherdcommunity.org.
Hi, this is Caleb with Gluff Plumbing. Does your home need some plumbing updates? Gluff Plumbing is your solution. We specialize in updating old plumbing, everything from water heaters to well pumps, to underground leaks and everything that has to do with water entering and leaving the home, including water and sewer main excavations. We pride ourselves on old-fashioned customer service. Call Gluff Plumbing at 765-721-6789 or visit gluffplumbing.com. That's GLUFF lovelovePlumbing.com. Call us today.
Do you have 10 years of construction experience? Reformation LLC specializes in residential construction and is looking for a mentor and team leader to fill a general superintendent position. Our company was founded to provide training and mentoring to individuals coming out of substance abuse addiction. We believe your past doesn't dictate your future. If you have experience, we have a place for you at Reformation. We have a passion for seeing lives and homes transformed. Contact us today at reformationllc.com or 317-643-1952.
The compassion of Christ. It's living life connecting to the broken and messy world. It's not simply walking down the street and dropping a quarter in someone's bucket. It's been perverted by Satan from biblical compassion to feeling sorry for, and sympathy isn't where God wants us to live. It's connecting to broken people in our daily life. Living the compassion of Christ.
Did you know that there are 21,000 chimney fires annually? It's one of the reasons why it's so important to have a CSIA certified chimney technician clean and inspect your chimney every year. Keep your family safe by joining our 3-year sweep and inspection plan. And mention Todd to be entered to win $1,000 in cash. Contact Smalling Masonry, a Christian-owned business, at 317-903-8121 to learn more today.
This is the sound of your typical do-it-yourselfer in completely over his head.
For heating, plumbing,
and electrical done right.
Call Mr. Quick. Call Mr. Quick. Dial the number, spell the word. For on time.
Hey, Indianapolis. By now, you've probably heard about Jody Dowdle with Midwest Tax Group. Jody and his team are experts at helping you prepare your personal or small business tax returns. You can count on Midwest Tax Group to get every deduction possible and work for your higher refund. And not just on this year's taxes, they'll check your prior returns for any tax savings you may have missed for free. Are you behind on filing your returns? They can file past due returns and help negotiate with the IRS, too. They complete most tax returns within a week and charge an affordable, flat fee, no hourly billing. And as their client, you can consult with the team at Midwest Tax Group year-round at no charge. Midwest Tax Group has 4 office locations in Castleton, Greenwood, Plainfield, and Greenfield, with evening and weekend appointments available. Schedule your appointment today at 317-288-5260. That's 317-288-5260. Or visit their website at mwtaxgroup.com. Midwest Tax Group can help you more than any piece of software ever could.
Welcome back. So I want to say, as we've had some technical difficulties here for those on social media this morning. My apologies about that. I think we've got it figured out. But I express on a regular basis that I have a lot of respect and just strong feelings for those of you in this audience that have made this program possible. You know, for a guy, I started in the bedroom closet, my wife's bedroom closet. No, that's not right. Our bedroom has multiple closets. The one that belongs to my wife, she said, you can use my closet. Isn't that nice of her? So that's where I started podcasting 5 years ago. And so starting from there and being able now to, reach the point where we're have opportunities to share with you. I am blessed, and this is, I just love hearing from folks. I really genuinely do. But I'm going to say this. Occasionally hear from some whack jobs. And they're the minority. But I want to tell you, if you're going to take the time to call into the Huff hotline, 317-455-5250, which I know I got to get better at playing some calls from that. Or if you're going to email me about something or send me a message, just make it count, This is an example. This is a call I got yesterday. A call I got yesterday. I have done nothing but laugh about this. So someone just takes this is not representative. There's probably 0.0000001% of the audience that would do something like this. But I get this call on the Huff hotline yesterday. You're going to enjoy this. We had to bleep it out. I had to ask Pedals. I had to say, Pedals, can you bleep this word out? Because I can't play that on the air. First, pedals just cut it out. Pedals, you don't cut it. You put the bleep sound over it. So here it is. This is the voicemail message I get yesterday. I thoroughly just have enjoyed. Don't do that. I just ignore stuff like this, but this one tickled me so much I had to share. Here we go.
Why don't you take live phone calls, you coward?
You blanking coward. That's what he says. Because I don't take there's a reason I don't take live phone calls. Part of the reason is, if you've paid attention ever to other morning shows, people don't particularly like to call in at this time. The other part is there's a couple of technical things I've got to do so that we could phone screen. Of course, we have the technology. I know how to do it. And I think at some point we might. But anyway, the point is, if you're going to take the time to call in, make it count. As I know the vast, 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 vast majority of you would. I just got tickled by this. I got to take a break. You're listening to Conservative Not Bitter Talk. I'm your host, Todd Huff. Back in a minute.
Like what you hear on Todd's show? Why not get more by signing up for Todd's free Semi-Sweet Morsels of Truth newsletter? To subscribe, visit toddhuffshow.com/subscribe or text HUFF to 31996.
Our sense of smell stimulates memory and emotion. A scent can seemingly transport us to another place in time. Homemade, hand-poured candles and melts from spur-of-the-moment creations will give your nose the experience the rest of your body is missing during any season of the year. Crackling firewood, fresh-cut grass, Macintosh apple, and even racing fuel are some of their over 200 engaging fragrances. Visit spurofthemomentcreations.com and enter coupon code TODD at checkout to receive 15% off your order today.
All right, here we go. $100 down, $200 $300.
I went to my first firearms auction a few years ago. It was hosted by TJ Freege, one of my good friends from high school, who is a champion auctioneer and one of the best in the business. In spite of objections from liberal legislators, I walked away with a .22 rifle and a few boxes of ammunition. And I had a great afternoon with my grandpa that I won't soon forget. If you've ever wondered what treasure you could find in an auction, visit FreegeAuctioneers.com and take a look at their upcoming Central Indiana auction schedule. That's Freege, Freije, auctioneers.com. Visit FreegeAuctioneers.com.
Hi, I'm TJ Freege, owner and lead auctioneer at Freege & Freege Auctions and Marketing. I invite you to come see the power of live auctions. It's fast, it's fun, it's transparent, and it's the absolute best way to ensure you get fair market value for your asset today. Get results, go auction.
Why would you call a company called Commercial Service for your home heating, cooling, and plumbing? Same question I had, because they have provided over 70 years of quality service and Trane products for both homes and businesses in Central Indiana. It's hard to stop Commercial Service, and it's hard to stop a Trane. Give them a call. I'm glad I did.
Call Commercial Service at 812-339-9114 or online at commercialservice.com. Commercial Service, commercial-grade service for your home.
Are you tired of manually opening the gate every time you pull in the drive, especially during the freezing cold, pouring rain, or hot, humid weather? Then Gatekeeper Services has your solution. They offer affordable residential and commercial motorized units for your gated properties. Veteran-owned with over 50 years' experience in motorized gate sales and repairs on any make or model, and with numerous entry control options, Gatekeeper Services takes pride being certified in both automated gate system design and operator installation. Simplify your life today by calling 317-714-4061.
We all know having health insurance doesn't always equal health care. That's why at Freedom HealthWorks, we believe the key to maintaining good health is based on a straightforward, personal relationship with your physician. With our direct doctor-patient relationship model, we remove your healthcare middleman and replace him with transparent pricing and incentive to call your doctor at the first sign of illness. So if you're ready to experience real care from a doctor that really cares about you, go to freedomhealthworks.com and learn more about the benefits of our direct primary care model. Freedom HealthWorks. Be treated better.
Wallace Construction is a family-owned business with 45 years' experience in asphalt, concrete, and seal coating. At Wallace Construction, our wide variety of experience and top-notch customer service have helped us build a strong reputation in Central Indiana. But we don't rest on that reputation. We build it, one job at a time. If you have an upcoming project, call us at 317-422-5356. That's Wallace Construction, 317-422-5356, and ask for Richard or Roger.
Folks, I don't know any more than you do about where this election, or where this court case, I should say, is heading. I do know that it's heading to the Supreme Court for a hearing, but I don't know beyond that. I don't know what they're going to make of this. I don't know how they're going to interpret this. I don't know how this is going to be argued specifically. But I do know that there is certainly something here. And I do know that we certainly have a ton of problems. Election fraud, even though that's not what this case is about, but a lot of things to be concerned with. But hang in there, be tough. We'll see, get our way through this. SDG, see you soon. Take care.
If you own a rental property, you know the hassles of marketing, renting, collecting, and the handling of maintenance and repairs. One call to Zuluscape can put an end to your property management headaches. Zuluscape has over 20 years of experience helping landlords throughout central Indiana and taking the stress out of owning a rental. From A to Z, let Zuluscape handle it all so you can enjoy owning a rental instead of hating being a landlord. Give us a call at 317-663-8485 or visit our website at Zuluscape.com.
As a listener of this program, I have no doubt that you embrace the value of hard work, honesty, and integrity. And when you have the opportunity to work with a company that fully embraces and shares these values, I'm sure you jump at it. Economy Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing is just that type of company in central Indiana. Jeff and Jod Woods have a team of professional technicians here to help tune up your furnace or install a quality new train system. And they're also here to fix those nasty plumbing problems that seem to happen at the absolute worst time. So the next time you have a plumbing, heating, or cooling need, give the good folks at Economy Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing a call. Call 317-831-5279. That's 317-831-5279. Or visit economyheatingandair.com.
It's deer season. Whether you are an experienced hunter or just looking to start, the Outdoorsman Sports Shop in Greenwood has the deer gear you need, with an indoor archery range, huge product selection, and a friendly staff ready to answer all your questions. We can help you through bow, gun, and muzzleloader season. Make the Outdoorsman in Greenwood part of your deer camp this year. Find us online at outdoorsmansportshop.com. Happy hunting.